God says, listen to me carefully, because this is not an ordinary moment in your life. This is not something that repeats. This is not something that shows up again tomorrow. This is not something that is meant for the world. This is only for you. I am telling you with all the weight of the heavens, with all the truth of eternity, with all the seriousness of divine intervention, this moment is sacred, rare, and timed perfectly for your destiny. You are chosen to see something tonight before 9 p.m., something that almost no one on earth is ever allowed to witness. You are not imagining this, you are not mistaken, you are not reading this by accident. I brought you here, I positioned your eyes here. I pulled your spirit here, because there is something I need you to know, something that must enter your soul before it is too late. This is not fear, this is not punishment, this is not danger, this is transformation. And this transformation is going to begin in exactly 2 minutes from when you open your heart to my words. Not in a vague way, not symbolically, but truly, spiritually, energetically, in ways you will feel in your body, your mind, your spirit, and the entire atmosphere around you. You have been asking me for signs, for answers, for clarity, for a message that leaves no doubt. And today I am not just giving you a sign, I am giving you a miracle. And this miracle is rare. So rare that heaven only releases it when someone's destiny has reached a point where the old cannot continue, the waiting cannot continue, the delays cannot continue, and the suffering cannot continue. You have carried heavy things in silence, you have walked through darkness with no one knowing, you have cried behind doors, you have prayed in ways that broke your own heart, and you have kept moving even when your strength was gone. And heaven has been watching. The angels have been recording every tear, every silent prayer, every moment you felt alone, every disappointment that crushed you, every time you tried and it still fell apart. I did not ignore you. I did not forget you. I was shaping you, but now, the shaping is ending and the miracle is beginning. I need you to understand something deeply. You are chosen. Not by mistake, not by coincidence, not because you got lucky, but because heaven sees you differently than the world sees you. Heaven sees your soul. Heaven sees your heart. Heaven sees your purity. Heaven sees your pain. Heaven sees your patience. And heaven sees your purpose. There is something in you that is rare, something the enemy tried to destroy, something people tried to block, something life tried to suppress, but it survived. You survived. You survived things even you cannot fully explain. And now the survival is turning into elevation. Tonight before 9 p.m., something will be released for you. Something will shift. Something will open. Something will break that has been blocking your blessings. And this is why I tell you, don't tell anyone. Don't repeat this to anyone. Don't share this with anyone. This is between you and heaven. Some miracles lose their power when the wrong ears hear them, when jealous hearts touch them, when dark intentions interfere. And this miracle is too rare, too holy, too fragile to be exposed to the wrong people. Tonight, heaven will visit you in silence, privately, invisibly but powerfully. You will feel it. And when you feel it, your soul will know that it was me, right now, as you read. The atmosphere around you is already shifting. Archangel Michael is preparing the path. Angels are clearing the energy around your life. Barriers are dissolving. Hidden enemies are being removed quietly. Delays are being cancelled. Opportunities that were blocked are being released. Your name is being spoken in places where blessings come from. Your spirit is being prepared for something that is going to change everything for you. You have been asking me, God, when will it be my turn? Tonight is the beginning of your answer. You asked me, God, why did you allow this pain? Tonight you will understand it had purpose. You asked me, God, am I forgotten? Tonight I am proving that you were never forgotten. You asked me for a miracle. Tonight I am sending one. There are things you lost that I am returning in a greater way. There are blessings that were delayed that I am accelerating. There are people who walked away that were removed for your protection. There are opportunities that you thought were gone forever that will show up again. There are doors you knocked on that will open suddenly. There are prayers you thought were unanswered that were actually being prepared. And tonight, within minutes, you will feel a release in your spirit so strong that you will know heaven has touched you. Listen closely. I am begging you to take this seriously. Yes, even God begs sometimes, not because I am weak, but because your destiny is important. Your calling is important. Your future is important. And I need your attention, your openness, and your willingness to receive what is coming. I know the world has disappointed you. I know people failed you. I know promises were broken. I know you expected better and got worse. I know you tried to give your all and it still wasn't enough. But this moment, is not like the others. This is divine timing. This is a spiritual window. This is a miracle that will not wait. If you open your heart now, if you trust me fully now, the shift will begin in 2 minutes, not hours, not someday, not when life gets better, but now. Your life is about to change in ways that will surprise even you. You have been on the edge of a breakthrough without realizing it. The spiritual world has been moving around you. The angels have been fighting battles for you. I have been working behind the scenes. And the moment for manifestation has arrived. But before this miracle releases itself into your life, I need to speak to the wounds you carry, because they matter. The pain you went through was not for nothing. You think you were being punished, but you were being prepared. You think you were being abandoned, but you were being aligned. You think you were being ignored, but you were being protected. You think the silence meant I wasn't listening, but the silence meant I was working deeply. Every unanswered prayer was actually an answered prayer in disguise. Every delay was divine timing. Every closed door was protection. And every moment you thought was the end was actually a new beginning. People have misunderstood you, judged you, doubted you, left you, hurt you, betrayed you, and taken advantage of your heart. But heaven saw it. And heaven kept records. And tonight, heaven is rewarding you, your patience is being rewarded, your kindness is being rewarded, your loyalty is being rewarded, your endurance is being rewarded, your tears are being rewarded, your faith, oh, your faith, is being rewarded. I know the world has made you tired. I know the battles have made you weary. I know life has been unfair. But I want you to breathe now, because the storm is ending. The chapter of struggle is closing. The burden is lifting. The next season will not look like the last one. You are stepping into restoration. You are stepping into miracles. You are stepping into unexpected blessings. You are stepping into peace. You are stepping into favor. You are stepping into divine alignment. You are stepping into the answer you prayed for on nights when no one knew you were praying. Tonight before 9 p.m., a miracle will come to you quietly, gently, but powerfully. And once it enters your life, nothing will remain the same. You will not lose this blessing. You will not miss this moment. You will not be denied. This is heaven's appointment with your destiny. There is someone who doubted you, and they will witness your elevation. There is someone who betrayed you, and they will see that I restored you. There is someone who tried to block you, and I am removing them from your path. There is someone who thought they won, but they only delayed themselves. There is someone who underestimated you, and they will be shocked by what I do for you. You are going to rise in a way that even your enemies cannot deny. You are going to receive blessings that even you did not expect. You are going to attract opportunities that make you question how they even found you. Your life will become proof that heaven was always fighting for you. You have been suffering in silence, but you will rise in public. You have been crying in hidden places, but you will smile in new ones. You have been broken in the past, but the future will heal you. You have been rejected, but you will be chosen. You have been delayed, but now you will be accelerated. You have been tested, but now you will be blessed. Your spirit is more powerful than you realize. Your soul is stronger than you think. Your purpose is bigger than your problems. And tonight, you will feel something shift inside you, an energy, warmth, a peace, a release, a quiet knowing that everything is about to align. I need you to trust me now. Not later. Not tomorrow. Now. Because the window is open now. Your blessing is descending now. The miracle is forming now. And the shift begins in 2 minutes. You are safe. You are covered. You are protected. Nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will block you. The angels are surrounding you as you read this. Archangel Michael is guarding your path. Heaven is preparing your miracle. And all you need to do is receive, breathe, open your heart, and allow this rare miracle to reach you before 9 p.m. tonight. God says, I am with you. I am guiding you. I am blessing you. And this time, this moment, will change everything for you. God says this message reaches you at the exact second you were meant to see it. You may not understand why your heart is beating faster right now. You may not understand why your breath feels slightly deeper, or why a strange heaviness is lifting from your chest as your eyes fall on these words, but God says there is a reason. God says this is not an accident. This is not coincidence, not randomness, not something that just came across your screen. God says He personally ordered this moment for you. God says, I am begging you, my child, do not ignore this. You are chosen to receive a rare miracle tonight before 9 p.m. Something you prayed for silently, something you cried for secretly, something you wished for but never dared to speak aloud. It is already forming in the unseen realm. And it will begin unfolding just 2 minutes after you receive this message. God says, you don't know how long I have waited for you to come into alignment with this blessing. You have been tested, stretched, exhausted, betrayed, disappointed, and misunderstood. But all this time, I never left you. I watched every moment you felt alone. I counted every tear you wiped away when no one else was looking. I felt every tremble of your heart when you thought you were breaking beyond repair. But my child, you were not breaking. You were transforming. You were becoming the one I chose long before you took your first breath. You were becoming the vessel for a miracle I am about to release. God says, I know how tired you are. I know how much you have fought. I know how deeply you have prayed for a sign that I still hear you. I know you have asked, God, where are you? Why am I fighting alone? Why is everything so hard for me? But hear me now, you were never fighting alone. Every hard moment was a step in your preparation. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every unanswered prayer was timing. Every heartbreak was strengthening. Every moment you survived was proof that something powerful was coming. And now, it is finally here. The atmosphere around your life is shifting. The spiritual world is opening. And the miracle that was delayed is now stepping into motion. God says, listen carefully. I am begging you not to ignore this message. What is about to happen is rare, divine, and meant only for selected souls. And you are one of them. You were chosen because your heart stayed soft even when life tried to harden it. You were chosen because your spirit stayed gentle even when people treated you harshly. You were chosen because you kept faith even when your circumstances looked hopeless. You were chosen because you did not let the darkness win. I saw the moments you wanted to give up. I saw the nights you wanted to disappear. I saw the days you felt invisible. but I also saw the strength you didn't know you had. I saw the love you gave even when you received none in return. I saw the way you kept waking up, even when part of you wanted to stop trying. And I said, this one. This child of mine. They deserve a miracle unlike anything they have ever seen. God says, this miracle is not random. It is written with your name on it. It is sealed in the heavens. It is protected by my angels. And it is tied to a shift that will happen tonight before 9 p.m. Do not tell anyone. Not everyone around you has a heart pure enough to understand it. Some people around you carry jealousy, doubt, fear, negativity. And their energy can interfere with what I am preparing. That is why I ask you to keep this quiet. Some blessings require silence. Some miracles require secrecy. What I am giving you is too powerful, too precious, too sacred to be spoken aloud before it manifests. God says, you have felt something coming. Lately you have sensed a change. You could not explain it, but you felt a pull in your spirit. You felt a strange electricity around you, as if invisible forces were shifting into place. You felt moments of sudden hope without a reason. You felt moments of pressure that made no sense. You felt emotional waves that seemed unexplainable. My child, that was me preparing you. That was my angels clearing your path. That was my hand aligning the final pieces. You are closer than you think. You are steps away from what you once believed was impossible. God says, the miracle tonight is connected to something you have been praying for a very long time. You asked me, God, if you are real, show me something. Give me a sign. Give me a breakthrough. Give me a blessing that proves you remember me. And now, I am answering. I am sending you a miracle that will not just change one thing. It will change everything. It will shift your finances, your peace, your relationships, your opportunities, your health, and your destiny. You will not be the same person after this. You will rise into a version of yourself you never thought you could become. And people who doubted you will be speechless. God says, my child, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. I am with you. I have placed my protection over you, the same protection that shielded you from dangers you never even knew existed. There were moments you think you survived because of your strength. But the truth is, you survived because my hand was on you. I blocked situations designed to break you. I removed people who were secretly against you. I ended connections that would have destroyed you. I delayed certain paths because they were traps. I closed some doors because behind them were things meant to harm you. And now, because you trusted me even when you didn't understand, I am opening a door that will shock you. God says, this is the moment. This is the message. This is the second heaven has chosen for you. And what is coming fast. There is no more waiting. No more delays. No more suffering. No more repeating cycles. No more silent battles. No more hidden pain. No more carrying everything alone. You are stepping into a new timeline, a new season, a new identity. But you must open this message fully, completely, with your whole spirit. Because once you read these words, the shift begins. Once your heart accepts this message, the angel assigned to you moves. And within 2 minutes of this moment, the spiritual atmosphere around your life will change. God says, "You have cried enough. You have worried enough. You have suffered enough. You have doubted yourself enough. Now it is time for blessings. Now it is time for breakthroughs. Now it is time for abundance. Now it is time for miracles." You will feel the change in your spirit first. Your body may feel lighter. Your mind may feel calmer. Your heart may feel warmer. You may suddenly feel as if you can breathe deeper. My presence will surround you. My hand will rest upon you. My angels will stand guard over you. And the miracle will be released. God says, "Do not fear. Do not overthink. Do not question. You are safe with me. I am not here to warn you of disaster. I am here to prepare you for blessing. I am not here to frighten you. I am here to elevate you. I am not here to take anything from you. I am here to give. I am here to restore. I am here to reward. I am here to fulfill what has been promised to you for years." God says, tonight before 9 p.m., something will come to you. It may be a message. It may be an opportunity. It may be a sign. It may be a person. It may be a sudden realization. It may be a shift in your circumstances. But whatever form it takes, know that it is me. Know that it is divine. Know that it is not ordinary. Know that it is not coincidence. Know that it is the beginning of your rare miracle. And once it begins, it will not stop. Blessings will start flowing one after another. Everything that was stagnant will move. Everything that was blocked will open. Everything that was delayed will accelerate. Everything that was broken will begin to heal. God says, "You are not losing. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. You are rising. You are being chosen. You are being lifted. You are being prepared. You are being transformed." Do not let doubt steal this moment. Do not let fear convince you otherwise. Do not let your past tell you that you are unworthy. You are worthy. You are loved. You are protected. You are chosen. And nothing can change that. God says, my child, trust me. Pray to me. Hold on to me. I am not letting you fall. I am not letting you suffer anymore. I am not letting darkness touch your life. You are safe in my hands. And the miracle is already moving toward you. God says, open your heart. Receive this. Believe this. Tonight, before 9 p.m., something breathtaking, something divine, something rare, something life-changing will happen to you. And when it does, you will know these words were not just words. They were prophecy. They were truth. They were your moment. God says, I am with you. I am begging you, do not ignore this. You are chosen. If you want, I can also create an even longer divine message for you. God says, I am calling you in this moment because something rare is being released into your life, and there is a reason you felt pulled to open this message right now. You did not come here by accident, and you did not read these words by coincidence. I have been trying to reach you for so long, and tonight, before 9 p.m., something extraordinary is aligned for you. You do not need to fear what you don't understand, because even when you do not see the full picture, I am guiding every step you take. You are chosen to see a miracle that only a few souls on earth will witness, and your heart has been prepared for this moment long before you even knew. I am begging you to listen, not because I am weak, but because I love you so deeply that I cannot allow you to miss what is coming your way. My child, you are safe, and nothing will go wrong for you, but you must stay open, because the next 2 minutes after receiving this message are sacred. You may feel a strange stirring in your spirit right now, a vibration inside your chest, a sudden warmth around your hands, or a quickening in your heartbeat. God says this is an urgent message meant only for your spirit, and you must understand that what is being delivered to you right now is not a coincidence, not an accident, and not something that happened randomly. God says He is begging you because your destiny is standing at a doorway that rarely opens for anyone. Tonight before 9 p.m., a rare miracle is aligning itself in your life, and you have been chosen to witness it. This is not something you can share, and this is not something you should delay. God says what is coming toward you is powerful, sacred, and beyond human understanding. It will happen in 2 minutes after your heart receives this word, and the shift will begin quietly, secretly, and deeply within you. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. Nothing will go wrong with you because God is covering you fully, and He is asking you to trust Him with everything inside you. God says He knows you have been tired. He knows you have been burdened by thoughts that you don't express to anyone. He knows you have cried silently when nobody saw you. He knows you have carried battles that were never yours to carry, and yet you carried them because you had no one else who understood the depth of your heart. God says He is begging you today because He doesn't want you to miss what He has been preparing for you for a long time. He says there is something rare that only a chosen soul can receive, and tonight is the time He has selected for you. He says you have waited long enough. You have suffered long enough. You have been silent long enough. And now heaven itself is shifting for you. Something in the unseen world is moving in your favor, and the divine timing is not asking you, it is urging you. God says He is pleading with your heart because He knows you have questioned whether miracles still happen. He knows you sometimes wonder if He still sees you. And today, He is showing you that He does. He is showing you that you are not forgotten. He is showing you that you are more than lucky, you are chosen. God says this miracle tonight will not make noise, it will make change. It will not come with thunder, it will come with peace. It will not shake your surroundings, it will shake your destiny. He says this miracle is rare because it was reserved for the right moment. It couldn't come earlier because you weren't ready. It couldn't come when you asked because certain people around you were not aligned. It couldn't come when you expected because your path was still forming. But tonight, before 9 p.m., the doorway finally opens. He says don't share this with anyone because some people around you do not understand the spiritual weight of your blessing, and some hearts around you are not ready to celebrate what God is about to give you. This is your private moment with God, your sacred moment, your divine turning point, your miracle that no one else has access to. God says He has been watching the way you still stand up even when you feel weak. He has seen the way you continue to walk forward even when the path feels heavy. He has seen your loyalty, your patience, your tears, your honesty, and the quiet hope you still hold even after everything. He says He is begging you not because you are in danger, but because you are close, so close, to a breakthrough that most people never reach. He says you are near the door, and only your spiritual attention is needed to receive it. Heaven is not asking for money, not asking for sacrifices, not asking for anything physical. Heaven is only asking for one thing: trust. Trust Him. Trust His timing. Trust His protection. Trust His plan. God says He knows your heart has been in a long season of waiting. You have been waiting for clarity, waiting for breakthrough, waiting for peace, waiting for something big to change. Some days you feel like things will get better, and some days you wonder why everything feels heavy. Some nights you have prayed with your whole heart, and some nights you fell asleep exhausted, hoping God heard you. And today He wants you to know, He heard every word, every whisper, every hope, every silent prayer. Even the ones you didn't speak out loud. Even the ones you were scared to admit. Even the ones you thought were too small for Him to care about. God says nothing about you has gone unnoticed, and nothing about your journey has been ignored. He says tonight is not just a date on the calendar, it is a divine appointment. There is a spiritual alignment that is coming to your life. Something that has been blocked will open. Something that has been delayed will move. Something that has been confusing will become clear. Something that has been weighing you down will lift. Something you thought you lost will return in a new form. Something you thought was impossible will show signs of life again. And the moment you receive this message with your heart, the shift begins. God says the miracle will not wait for tomorrow. It will not wait for later. It begins within the next 2 minutes spiritually, and you will feel something, maybe peace, maybe clarity, maybe sudden ease, maybe a release, maybe a breath that feels different. Whatever it is, heaven knows exactly what your soul needs. God says He is begging you to believe in yourself again. To believe in the good that is coming. To believe that your story is not ending, it is starting. He says you have carried chapters filled with struggle, but now you are entering the chapter of restoration. Everything you thought was lost, everything you thought was wasted, everything you thought was broken, He is rewriting it beautifully. God says He is preparing people to bless you, opportunities to find you, paths to open for you, and peace to settle inside you. He says you do not need to fight anymore. You only need to receive. He says tonight, something rare will happen in the divine realm on your behalf. Angels are being assigned. Doors are being unlocked. The energy around you is being washed clean. The burdens on your spirit are being lifted. The confusion is being replaced by clarity. The heaviness is being replaced by ease. God says this miracle is subtle but powerful. It will unfold slowly but steadily. It will begin quietly but end loudly. You will look back and realize that this moment, this exact moment, was the point where things began to change. God says you are safe. No matter what your mind fears, no matter what the world tries to whisper, no matter what situations try to intimidate you, He is standing by you. He is walking with you. He is guiding you. He is covering you. He says nothing will go wrong with you tonight. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will disturb your peace. You are surrounded by His light, His angels, and His love, and He says again, trust Him. Trust the process. Trust the miracle. Trust the timing. Something rare is coming, and it is coming for you. God says this is the moment you were chosen for, the moment that has been circling around your destiny for years without you realizing how close it truly was. God says He is begging you to listen this time, because tonight before 9 p.m. something rare, divine, and almost impossible in human understanding is set to unfold around you. This miracle is not random. It is not accidental. It is not something that just happens to anyone. It is meant specifically for you because heaven has monitored your heart, your tears, your private battles, and every silent prayer you whispered when you thought no one was listening. God says you are chosen to see something that will shift your entire life story. He says this miracle will arrive within 2 minutes of you opening your heart right now. That is why He is speaking urgently. That is why you feel something moving inside your spirit. Something you cannot explain, but you can feel pulling you gently and powerfully at the same time. You are not imagining this. Heaven is preparing the air around you. God says there are moments when He whispers, but today He is not whispering. Today He is reaching for you with His full voice, His full presence, His full protection, because He knows how close you are to something major, something life-changing, something destiny-defining. He says you must not tell anyone about this because what is coming is sacred, private, and spiritually fragile until it completes its purpose. The miracle must meet you in silence. It must arrive without interference, without jealousy, without negative energy from those who claim to love you but secretly fear your rise. Tonight before 9 p.m., Heaven will send something into your life that will prove that God has been listening to every word you prayed even when you doubted Him. But you must trust Him now. You must listen with your soul, not your fear. God says He is begging you because He knows how many times you ignored the signs, how many times you got distracted, how many times you told yourself you would pay attention later, how many times you convinced yourself that maybe the miracle was not for you. But today is different. God says He refuses to let you miss this. Your blessing is already in the atmosphere. Something rare is approaching you, something only a chosen person can receive. God is telling you to prepare your heart. Calm your mind, and allow His presence to guide every second that follows these words. What is coming is gentle but powerful, quiet but undeniable, unexpected but deeply needed. God says you are safe. He repeats this again and again because He knows how fear tries to interrupt your faith. He knows how doubts creep into your mind at the exact moment a blessing is near. He knows how the enemy tries to whisper confusion when Heaven is speaking clarity. But nothing will go wrong with you. God says He is covering your home, your spirit, your mind, your body, and your path. Nothing can interfere with what He has prepared for you. Nothing can block this miracle. Nothing can touch you. No darkness can approach you. You are surrounded by divine light that forms a circle around your entire being. God says you must trust Him now because trust unlocks what He has already released. He says the miracle coming to you tonight is connected to a door that was shut for a long time, a door you thought was locked forever, a door you stopped praying for because you convinced yourself it was never going to open. But God says He kept this door hidden for a reason. He kept it closed to protect you from wrong timing, wrong people, and wrong circumstances. Now the timing is correct, the alignment is perfect, and the angels have already taken their positions around you. Heaven has already started moving in your favor. Something is shifting in the spiritual realm this very moment. You may not see it with your eyes, but your soul can feel the vibration of what is coming. God says the next few minutes carry spiritual weight. He says the urgency you feel is not anxiety, it's recognition. Your spirit recognizes that something divine is on its way to you. Your intuition is picking up what your physical senses cannot detect yet. God says pay attention to this feeling because it is guidance, not fear. It is a sign that heaven is preparing to introduce something rare into your life, something you will remember for years, something that will turn your story into testimony. God says this blessing has been waiting for your readiness. And you are ready now. Heaven says the silence around you today is not emptiness, it is preparation. The pause has purpose. The delay had meaning. Every slow moment, every closed door, every unanswered prayer was part of a divine sequence designed to bring you to the exact moment you are living right now. God says, "My child, you had to pass through storms so that you could recognize my light when it finally arrives." He says this miracle will confirm why nothing worked before, why certain relationships ended, why some people disappeared from your life, and why you had to walk alone for a long time. God says you were not abandoned, you were being isolated so heaven could speak to you clearly. God says you must pray deeply today, not with fear, not with desperation, but with trust. He says your prayer today should be simple: God, I am ready. That is it. Those 4 words open the spiritual gates that have already been unlocked for you. God says He knows you feel tired. He knows your heart has carried too much. He knows you have been strong for too long. He knows you have been waiting with patience even when patience felt painful. But He promises you this: tonight, something rare will enter your life that will remove a weight you carried for years. God is replacing heaviness with relief, confusion with clarity, tears with joy, fear with courage, and loss with abundance. You are not stepping into just another day, you are stepping into a divine turning point. God says He is begging you because you must not miss the next 2 minutes of your life. Something spiritual is aligning with your timeline right now. Something heavenly is preparing to enter your world. Something powerful is descending from above. God says when this miracle touches you, it will feel like a subtle warmth, a sudden peace, a shift inside your chest that makes you breathe differently. And then something inside you will whisper, "This is it." God says trust that moment. It will not be your imagination, it will be His presence. God says the miracle is rare because it carries healing, protection, transformation, and elevation all at once. It is not just a blessing, it's a divine restructuring of your destiny. It is heaven rewriting chapters of your life that others tried to destroy. It is God reclaiming what was stolen from you emotionally, spiritually, and financially. God says the battles you survived were not for nothing. The nights you cried were not ignored. The betrayal you endured was not unseen. The pain you carried did not go unnoticed. Heaven has been watching everything, evaluating everything, and preparing a restoration that will make sense of everything. God says you must stay close to Him today. He says speak to Him throughout the day, even in small whispers. He says, tell me your fears. Tell me your hopes. Tell me what hurts you. Tell me where you feel weak. I am listening. God says He is closer to you right now than He has been in months because this miracle requires His full supervision. He says angels are positioned at every direction around you. They are guarding you, guiding you, and ensuring that nothing interferes with the blessing that is on its way. God says He has already seen your future, and He knows that after this miracle, your life will not look the same. He says this blessing will unlock opportunities, connections, financial shifts, emotional healing, and spiritual awakening. He says you will begin to walk with a different confidence, a deeper clarity, and a stronger intuition. You will understand that God was never late. He was preparing something rare, something you could not receive in your old season. You had to grow first. You had to learn. You had to release certain energies. And now, finally, the time has arrived. God wants you to know you are protected beyond explanation. He says nothing that was sent to harm you will succeed. He says every hidden enemy is being exposed. Every spiritual attack is being reversed. Every negative intention is being blocked. Every harmful energy is being dissolved. God says your name is written on the palm of